What up? This is Big C.
I'm Denm.
We're out here shooting episode 7, Weed and Golf, Hit the Green podcast. We're going to be chopping it up today with Denm, hearing about everything got going on, hacking it up, smoking it up like always. Weed and Golf, baby. Episode 7, Denm. We're going to be fucking shit up today. Finally out here, huh? Finally out here getting this fucking interview in, man. How you been?
I've been good, man. I'm stoked just to be outside, and honestly, I don't really golf that much, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. We're glad you made it out here finally. Yeah, we're not avid, but we just get out here and have fun, you know?
Yeah.
But the more we go, the better we get, but, you know, it's fun, man. I'm glad to have you out here. Beautiful fucking day.
For real.
In your turf, HB.
Yeah.
Up here at Meadowlark Golf Course, which we filmed episode with Justin here. So we're here fucking hacking it up again in HB.
That's me right over there.
That's you right there. Let's jump back into this golf shit. We out here. All right, that's you. Then where did mine fucking... Oh, I'm still ways up. Shit.
Yeah, like I'm chilling.
I'm still ways up. So we out here with Denm. We're out here chopping it up, playing some golf, man. Thanks for joining us out here.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for having me.
Episode 7, man. You know, we've been talking about getting you out here. Finally made it happen, you know.
Yep.
You're busy a lot, you know. You were busy this year touring. I mean, all kinds of your on tour Revolution.
Yeah. All summer.
Yeah. Who else were you on tour with?
I did a headline run, and then I brought Jacob Knoll, who's the lead singer Sublime's son, and then Boosted from OB. They're a dope band from Ocean Beach.
Yep.
And so yeah, I went with them. Also toured with the Elevators. They're another band, but. Yeah, the big summer run, that was with Revolution and Steel Pulse, and that was dope.
Grinding, yeah, just on the road, traveling. I mean,
making records, producing, writing, just...
You played the East Coast.
Yep.
You know?
All the whole country. We did East Coast, Midwest, West Coast.
Yeah, because you're a musician, songwriter, producer. I mean, you first started out dabbling in making music,
No, I just kind of first started with just playing on an acoustic guitar, you know? Like, that was how I started. I didn't start producing until I was in my 20s, and like saw other people doing it, and I was like, I have all those ideas in my head. I just need to be able to do that, you know? So I started teaching myself how to do that, and that's when, I just went from slow workflow to faster workflow, and lamer ideas to better ideas. It just continued to grow from there, and now it feels
we got the weed.
Yeah, working in the studio is like definitely one of my favorite things in life to do, you know?
Yeah, getting in there, creating music.
That's where I get into like my flow state, and I can just like, just kind of create. It's like a canvas, you know? It's like a painter with a blank canvas every time you go in the studio.
Yeah, because I mean, you started playing guitar young.
Yeah, when I was 14, that was like...
What were your like music influences, you know, growing up?
Man, there was a lot for sure, but yeah, growing up in San Diego, my dad was like a painter when I was a kid, and I remember he would like just be like blasting like, you know, Zeppelin or whatever type of like classic rock you can name it, you know? And, like, he would just be like painting, have like his bottle out, and just like, just
painting in his zone.
I was like a little kid just absorbing all that. And
so a lot of classic rock, a lot of broad,
and then
different music.
Growing up in San Diego, there's like Slightly Stupid, we're like hometown heroes,
legends,
you know? Yeah.
Still, they crush it.
Just like stuff like that.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
You know, it's just like punk and hip hop and reggae and all these like different cultures that kind of blend together, which is like, I think that's the beautiful part about Southern California is like, there's no place like it. Everybody's just like...
In such a big mix of music.
Yeah, it's a big mix of music and cultures and people and talent, and like even what people are up to, you know, like making content or like there's just like infinite things to express yourself.
There's always a lot going on.
Because a lot of people are outside, you know, it's like, it's not like you're locked inside when it's all freezing and winter. Like we're in the middle of winter right now.
Yeah.
By the way, it's January.
We're out here in our t-shirts, sunny out. I mean, there's
nice.
Always, the weather's good. We always have a lot to do. We got the mountains, beaches, the desert, got it all in Southern California.
One of the few places in the world where you can You know,
do it all,
surf and skate and snowboard all in the same day.
Exactly, and it's like
nuts.
That's why we pay so fucking much.
Yeah, bro.
That's why California is so much living.
But there's like a sense of pride to be able to do it, you know.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like only the real can survive out here.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people
Oh, yeah.
leave and go other places because they're like, man, it's just too much.
Too much that they give up.
I'm like, yeah, but you just got to grind that much harder, you know.
If you love it enough, you won't give up and leave it. That's why
Right.
I'll never leave fucking
I'm
California.
like the sixth generation in like Southern California, so it feels very like there's nowhere else for me to go. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Got to make it here, and then if like I can make it here, then I can make it anywhere, you know. And then you can move however you want to move, but like make your home base like where you're born and raised. I think that's a big deal.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. So fucking, I mean, you grew up all over, all different beach cities, San Diego.
Yeah, real blessed, honestly. Like to be able to grow up where I grew up is pretty nuts, and like
bouncing around beach cities, you know.
Yep.
You know.
Got kicked out of my house at 14, and that's when I moved up to Santa Barbara. And then I got kicked out of that house at 16, and that's like it's like kind of where I found like music, the whole journey, and all that stuff. And
yeah, that's how you kind of got it. Well, it was probably a bit of an outlet.
Exactly, it was
You know?
definitely like my safe place.
Yeah,
from,
outlet.
like,
It kept you busy, you know.
I could just like go play my guitar, like, and make money down on State Street. You know, just like
Yeah, playing guitar, you know, with your guitar case out there,
Exactly.
you know, getting some money. That's
yeah,
fucking.
It was like it was definitely not the best of times looking back at it, but it's also like the most necessary times.
But also
that, like,
too, you learn so much.
That's what builds you into who you are. Is like, you know, whatever the hard times, the lows. It's all peaks and valleys. You know.
It is.
It's like
You'd be way down here at times, and you persevere, push through it, and you're back on top. And then you're looking back like, fuck, shit was real bad.
exactly.
But now look at me.
You can't enjoy the peaks if you haven't experienced the valleys, you know? It's like you don't know any different. If it's just all you know, then that's a good life.
Yeah, and then people, but you know,
But the people that have been from the valley.
that's all you know is giving up, though. You're just gonna keep giving up. You know?
I feel like those people are a lot more resilient and know how to appreciate those good times and those high places.
Oh yeah.
'Cause it's like it wasn't always like that, you know.
Yep.
And you had to fight really hard to get there, and so it just becomes like learning to enjoy the journey versus like that's gonna solve all my problems, whatever that is, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you just learn to.
Or you know, or this sucks. It's like, no, man, you just gotta keep pushing. Shit gets better. You can't just give up so easy and shit. Like push through. It gets brighter.
Persistence and perspective, you know. It's just simple. Keep it simple.
Oh yeah, just keep it. Yeah. Oh hey, there's a bunch of weed down here too. If you want to roll anything, twist shit, twist. If you want to twist anything up, you're more than welcome. Grab that. I got the wax going. My arm's kind of fucked up, so it's kind of hard for me.
There's a bunch of weed down here.
By the way.
Yeah. By the way.
Yeah, look at that. Just a little bit of wax.
Just just brought a little bit of wax out here. You know, a little gelato. You know how we do it. We get a little buck. We know what to bring. We come correct.
I will. Hey,
Wax and all.
Ryan, you have that grinder?
The new Carta on the go. Shit, I got a grinder too. I got one.
You got one?
In my backpack. Hell yeah, I do.
What do you prefer, wax or weed?
I mean, I kind of like smoke wax a lot more because I can do it at home.
Do you?
And
Sick.
be inconspicuous about it.
Yeah.
I got 4 kids, you know, so it's like
I got 3.
and not a very large space
I know what you mean.
to like have my own little
Dang, that's a lot.
cave and setup.
Look that old. How old are you, man?
I'm 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of early too, then, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What you got?
Yeah, I got 3.
That's what's up.
You have
Yeah,
3?
That I know of.
I had 3 at 28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And then had a 4th at 29.
Yeah.
Then I got snapped.
Oh, so we got 4?
Max. We're all done with that.
That's right.
So we got 4 kids?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
I got 2, a Rizzle, and my daughter Heaven, she's 19.
So dope.
Yeah, it's great though, man. Kids are a blessing.
That's
keep you.
That's
out of
honestly
trouble, for sure.
what changed my whole
Life.
Yeah, honestly.
They really clean up your shit, you know?
My kids, for sure. That's the reason.
That's
the drive that makes me want to be successful.
Yeah, there's a lyric I got on a new a new song coming out that's like, I thought I'd go out as a bum, but having kids changed me. Like literally, that's just like a simple fact. Like
It's so true, but it's the truth. And a lot of people can relate to that because, like, I can definitely sit here and say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they changed my kids. If I didn't have my kids, I'd be dead or in jail.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Stupid shit. You know?
Yeah, they change you for the That's for damn sure.
Well, not everybody.
No, some people can just be fucking lames and
Piles of shit. Still
deadbeats on
that's
the,
how, I mean, bro.
not take care of their fucking kids. Have a bunch
how
of
it
them and
goes.
not take care of them. Like nah.
But the real motherfuckers.
But those
like,
ones,
the
those
real
ones
gangster
got
shit
their
at the end
own.
of the
Those
day.
ones got like, you know, that trauma that they couldn't face. You know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
So
all
they
about
just
breaking that generational.
Well, that's me. Like I never had my dad growing up, so
Yep.
I told myself I'd never do that to my kids.
Right.
So that's why I'm there, like every step of the way, you know.
Yeah, my dad was violent and drunk and then left when I was like 8, you know, and then came back in and out of my life like a little bit after that, you
I
know.
was like 8, you know what I'm saying? And like he wasn't.
And you're like,
wasn't
cool, where
really
the fuck
around.
have you been?
Yeah, and then even after that, it was still like, you know, I don't know. Well, if you want to come down and hang out, you can come down.
That's literally.
It's like it was just weird. It was a forced thing. Like I had to go every weekend to this person's house that I don't know, you know.
Right.
It's like you don't really want me there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's different, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you break that. You got to be different for your kids. So then
I think, yeah,
break that
I think that's
cycle.
why I was like ready to have a family young, because I was like already thought real grown, you know, like I was like,
man mentality.
like exactly.
That's what pushed it. Man, a lot of my, like, I had to leave high school, you know, having my daughter. She, like, you know, I was
You're welcome,
15,
sir.
bro. I was 15 and going on 16 when she was born. And
How the fuck you do this?
a lot of people in the
you
high
just
school
light that
probably
or
thought,
light
you
it
know,
regular. It don't matter,
going to
pimp.
college probably thought they would have turned out a lot better than me. And it's just like I got a head start on life. I got to start doing real shit early, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a college degree, but I've been doing what I've been doing hard for like 12 years now, to where it's just now starting to pay off, and it's gonna look like an overnight success story to the whole world.
Yeah.
Oh no, it isn't.
That's what I'm
But they
saying. A
don't-
lot of people that just find my shit just think all of a sudden like all this shit that I'm doing just kind of happening in it. And
Exactly.
it don't,
Yeah.
you know, like,
No, it's you put in a
I've been
lot
doing
of.
this shit for damn near 10 years, you know. And like to be where I'm at is like networking and just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? To get that hard work.
You put a lot in to get where you're at right now, pimp.
Flights, trips. You know, people
Right.
don't see all that part. They just see the post and
Right.
winning it. You know what I'm saying? The music going up.
And how
You're
about
either gonna be a fan or a hater, and that doesn't matter, you know. It's like,
and how about
you just keep going because what you're doing is working.
Yes.
and how about this too, pimp? When you're on the road that long away from your family, that's tough shit.
That's probably the hardest thing.
I bet,
honestly.
because you're a good dad. I see it. You're always doing shit with your kids when you're not gone and shit.
If there's like a, you know, being able to do this in this era is pretty dope because of like FaceTime and stuff, you know.
Yeah, because you can still
Changes the
connect.
game. You can still be in their face and like talk to them every day.
True, it's dope.
This is like, you know,
Just
when
a-
they're just gone, they're gone.
A phone
you
call.
know?
A phone call, yeah.
Check this shit out.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how we roll up in here.
That's how we, you know.
Yeah.
My
light
boy
it.
rolls the best
Big dog
blunts
shit,
I ever
you feel me?
seen.
Such
Goddamn fucking.
rolled by the trap shooter. You feel me?
Bam, I'm still working on my shit.
He said I'm still trying to stuff this cone over here.
I'm still working on my shit over here.
You feel me?
I'm still off that wax too, player. That shit was
Hey, look.
great. Gelato.
This shit versus my shit. You dig?
Mine's just a little solo ripper. It's the dog
Yeah.
walker. Dog walker versus the big
dig?
dog.
Yeah.
Dog walker and the
This is how
torpedo.
we in golf coming, you know?
And you
Gotta set the tone out here, my boy.
and you've been
Got
surfing,
a lighter?
skating, huh? You skating, surfing,
I
shit
do, yeah.
growing up. That was always something.
Yeah, we were just
Forever.
planning the snowboarding trip, me and Big C, to be honest.
Yeah.
Get this guy back out on the slopes.
We
It
gotta
had
get
been
up there.
about 15 years since I went and snowboarding. I just went back in December when my cousin went up to Mammoth for the first time.
No way.
Dude was up there for 3 days, bro. And like
Dope
by the
shit.
last day, shit, from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, I was on the slopes all fucking day. I
That's
finally
what's
had it down and like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
so
it was dope.
fun.
It was-
Snowboarding is
yeah,
the shit.
it's cool. You really get to forget about everything and like really. That's what I say about anything. When you like get out to the ocean, to the water. If you like snowboarding or if you're out like riding dirt bikes, it's a real like release. You know.
Seriously.
You get away from all the bullshit.
It's therapeutic.
Yes.
When you're
that
in the
part.
mountains.
It's like studio time. Being in the studio for like artists. You know
Sometimes.
what I'm saying? And
Can
for
be
some
a little
people,
claustrophobic in there at times too.
yeah, no, for sure. But when
Like
you,
I just need to get the fuck outside.
yeah, no, that's well.
This
when
is
you're
not
when you're
it
stuck
right
in there
now.
for too long,
Yeah.
too many hours, 12-hour sessions,
Start
and
losing
shit.
your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I
but
bet.
for the most part, it's like it's a good.
It's a very good outlet.
Yeah, positive outlet. You know.
But it's like there's a difference. Like there's a time for me that's like going to work,
Yeah.
and it's like that's a fun time to go create. But being outside is where it's more like that
Oh,
release and that
No, that's for sure.
you get your serotonin level
get all
all
the
filled
fucking
up.
weed
Yeah.
off me,
No,
you
that's
know?
for sure. I feel you on that. It's different. It's a different kind of high. Yeah. Boys, I gotta get going.
Where's that? I'm here. We back. We back.
We back.
Oh man, but yeah. So I was talking to you. You surf, skated. Always, you guys were talking about snowboarding. That was always a good outlet. I'm sure
Yeah.
too with the music, and it goes hand in hand.
It does,
Punk and skating, surfing. I mean,
It's literally that just is like my whole childhood, And if I look back to it, that was just the epicenter of everything was like the combination of all that. It was like, the 90s, there's all these like really dope surf movies with really cool soundtracks where you're hearing songs.
Remember the Christian Fletcher shit?
That's like where you're hearing Sublime songs for the first time and stuff like via these like Volcom surf movies and stuff. Everything coming out of like this area.
That might even be too old for you, huh? The Christian Fletcher movies?
I mean,
the old one? It was like a
definitely
VHS,
can, like,
I think.
Look him
that.
up now, but
Yeah, he was like the fucking punk rock crazy.
No, yeah.
Of the.
Built
he
for
started
speed,
doing the aerials.
right?
Yeah.
Built for speed on the back of his neck. Crazy.
Yeah, he's a madman, dude. But yeah, I mean, it just goes all hand in hand.
Or no, that was Matt Archbold.
Oh, Matt Archbold, yeah, he's dope too.
I think he had that on his neck. But they're all both like all crazy tatted up.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
those were like the icons, the dudes that were like doing airs at first, like.
Yeah, Christian Fletcher. He was the aerial. He like was doing the pop shove-its.
Have you seen
on a surfboard?
Have you seen his son, Grayson?
Yep, on a skateboard and
Bro.
surfboard. Insane.
I think one of the craziest skaters I've ever seen. He just charges.
Transition, like bowls and everything, he just fucking
It's like no
destroys.
There's just
dude.
no fear. It's dope.
He is fucking bad. He
He'll
is
just
way
fly
bad.
like 20 feet through the air and then just like cruise land. You're
Yeah,
like,
he
whoa.
just casual like his dad. Just crazy shit. Yeah. How was Red Rocks?
Dude,
I know. I've heard. I mean, I'm not a musician, but I've heard that like that is one of the baddest venues to play. Like sick shit.
It was crazy, honestly.
Like,
you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope. I got to play it 5 times this last year.
Dude. Oh man.
That was pretty mental.
Yeah, that is fucking insane.
It was just like different opportunity after different opportunity, and it just was like, it was really honestly just crazy. But being able to go back that many times and like build a relationship with people out in Denver, or even just like different fans that fly in just to go to those shows, because Red Rocks is such a like iconic and special venue to see a show at. So it's like,
yeah, I want to one day
people
hopefully
fly
see
in,
Dude, I know artists that have been in the game for 10, 15 years and that have still never performed there. And some artists that'll still never perform there, and they, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, they made some noise.
Five times in like a year.
That venue it's a special place, and you got to be able to really pack it out to go there. You know, so that's awesome, man. That's cool.
Would you say that's probably
I
like
got to
the
play it with
favorite
like,
venue?
A Method Man, a Red Man.
What?
On the dope.
Yeah, man. That's
Just the energy so fucking
oh
cool.
man, electrifying.
Yeah.
10,000 people.
I think it's like 7, but it feels like 1 million.
Yeah,
you're just
of
like,
course. When you got that many people,
It's tucked down in the.
It's in the
really
rocks
crazy too, because as an artist, it feels very like transparent, because there's no stage. Like the front row is like 5 feet away, eye to eye.
Yeah.
Like you're at their level.
Yeah.
And then everybody's
It's
looking
up.
down like a fishbowl.
Yeah.
And there's no like you're looking up at us with our lights, and it's like the opposite. It's like
because
more
normally
like this,
everybody is down low looking
it's
up
like
at the
this
stage.
intimate
You're more like,
spectacle.
Yeah.
It's
they're just
dope.
like down
So
on
it can
you.
be
That's-
intimidating, if you don't if you're not used to that
that kind of setting, that kind of
human to human interaction versus just like a crowd of people. It's more like, but I grew up playing like house party shows, so it's like that's
Playing something like that's
easy
amazing.
for me. It's like
Yeah.
that environment is like you could just talk to have a conversation on the mic with the person standing in front of you. You know, it's like as simple as that. Then everybody feels like they're a part of the show. Whatever.
Yeah, like you said, it's more intimate. It's more like, I don't know.
But it's
the fans,
huge,
the fans feel more involved.
It's like still huge, but it just feels like because it's that
Like
like
it's a
Greek
smaller
theater
setting,
setup.
like-
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. what you
Probably
mean.
definitely your favorite venue to play? One of them?
Yeah, there's a handful after that summer tour.
Oh, I
but
bet. 'cause
Red
you got
Rocks
to
is
experience a lot.
Red Rocks is dope. There's a spot in like Bonner, Montana that's like tucked up under like a mountain
Yeah.
with like a river going right behind it.
Like bumfuck Egypt type
It's just
weird
like
shit
no,
way out there.
I don't know if it's weird. It's
But
just
it's badass?
It's just beautiful. You're
Wow,
like-
that's amazing.
It's like majestic.
Yeah,
feeling.
because
You're
the
like
river by there, and
out
yeah.
in the middle of like
I can
these
only imagine.
mountains, and there's literally like this river that goes through, and we're all like taking these like little float things down, like
Cruising.
just it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
having
dude.
fun, being like I liked places that were like, because tour could be so mundane, just city after city after city after city. But like, if you're able to have fun with your homies during the day, it makes everything like
Actually venture out and go do stuff.
yeah. So like every day
when you were able to have off days and stuff like that.
dude, yeah,
you know?
we
'Cause
called
being
ourselves the
crammed on
water
a-
park boys.
being crammed on the bus and
Water
a bunch
park
of dudes
boys.
fucking for
Yeah.
hours traveling state
Right.
to state. It can be a lot, man. Yeah,
Literally.
you know what I'm saying? It can definitely be a lot.
And so
to be able to get out and venture out and to actually explore cities, certain places you've never been
Yeah.
with the homies, it's a beautiful thing, you know?
seriously, it's so fun.
Did something stop? What was that?
You guys, you known him a long time, or you guys just...
Yeah, so basically like, doing the solo project, I've learned like you can either just do like professional hired guns that are like, some of them are super cool, but some of them are just like there to do their job. And
Yeah.
I work a lot better with like
Dude,
energy and like all that stuff. So basically the first person I reached out to was Jeff, aka Cowabunga. He's the bass player. He looks like he's from like 1977, like
Dope.
just but I've known him like 18 years. And then I actually wanted him to play lead guitar, and he was like, bro, you gotta meet my homie Ben, who's Sweet Tea. And Sweet Tea basically just blows my mind to guitar. I think blows everybody's mind to guitar.
Rips.
And, like just plays it with real swagger and passion, not just like
Doesn't just play, he
mechanical
plays it with
chops,
love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can feel it. Like he's tapped in. So it was like, okay, yeah, now we got the band. And Mikey, I've actually been having him drum with me for a while, so it just kind of became
Dude,
that.
his big old orange beard. Fucking
Yeah.
love that. Yeah.
And then this dude Benny Ranks I brought on tour, to do like harmonies and backup vocals, but he's like a dope artist in and of himself. But he's up in SB, and we just have a
Good connection.
yeah. It's like just like a brother from a different time. We all knew the same people, but we're like he's 4 years younger than me, so it's like we were just in high school, like different eras.
Yeah.
But as we grew up and became adults, everybody's like, yo, you gotta meet this dude Benny, and vice versa to him. And so it just kind of like, I was like, yo, you want to just come play in my band for this run or next few however long we want, like I basically just like started meeting these people that inspired me, that do things that I can't really do or that I don't do as well as they do. And it's just fun because that inspires me to put on a better show when there's other sounds going on that get me all revved up.
Yeah, and plus you guys sound like you're a good fucking crew of bandmates,
Yeah, honestly, it's just
You guys
like
have fun when you're out there.
It's the right thing at the right time, because I played in bands that have broken up that it's been miserable on tour. Like
Yeah, it sounds
fights
like you
every
guys
day and, like,
have fun,
I think
get
everybody's
along.
just a little bit like more like mature, I guess, and they understand how rare it is to really play music for a living,
Yeah.
and that it takes a special flow of energy between a group of people to make it. And like as soon as we started playing, we were like, all right, this is dope.
This is it.
We're onto something really cool here. And like, even though it's still just like me as like a solo artist, I'm able to like bring these dudes that bring it into like a whole different force of energy live, you know, which is cool.
So you guys got a solid fucking crew, good touring. Everyone gets along, good energy.
Honestly,
probably helps to get each other through it. You guys all have families,
you know. I miss them when we're not on tour because we don't all live in the same places.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's like 2 homies up, one in Carpinteria, one in Santa Barbara, one in Hacienda Heights, and one in Highland Park, and then me in Huntington.
Yeah.
And
so everyone's kind of...
It's just like all over SoCal kind of, and we can all drive together to practice and you know, meet at a spot. But it's like, we're all just like dreaming about the day when we're like balling, like, we could all just go move to a cul-de-sac together.
Yeah. We'll just get our own little
raise
fucking
the fans
hood
together, make music, barbecue.
Yeah, we'll just get our own little hood together, our own HOA.
Exactly,
Shit.
bro.
Yeah.
No one's kicking us out because we're in charge.
Yeah, Slum Beach Denny HOA.
That's right.
Which Slum Beach Denny, the album, right? Yep, the album's fucking out. It's on vinyl even.
It is on vinyl.
Right, you guys pressed some vinyl.
You can
I don't know if it's still available on vinyl, but it was pressed on vinyl.
Yeah, you can buy it on my merch store or denim.com.
There you go, denim.com.
You got to do it the Mario.
And it's Instagram. It's Denim.
Yep.
On Instagram, that's his handle. But yes, make sure you check out Slum Beach Denny. Album's hard. He's rocking. What's in the works?
Man, there's 2. There's one album. There's one album coming soon. Sorry.
That's all good.
There's one album coming in, and
some new coming up.
Just gonna drop it. You know, I'm just gonna bink, silently drop it.
Okay. Is there a name?
It's like a surprise one. Slum Beach Posse Volume 1.
Slum Beach Posse Volume 1.
So it's like I flew out to the North Shore of Hawaii North Shore of Oahu in Hawaii, you know.
Yep.
And made a record with like all my homies out there. Got my boy Jesse James from Kauai, Landon McNamara from the North Shore, and then Benny Ranks from Santa Barbara. It's kind of just like this collaboration type album. Okay. And it's all just like everybody wrote their own verses and got in the room. Just try to make it like an old school like.
And that's just gonna drop whenever. Vibe. So it's gonna come out when it comes out. And you did another single, right, with Brandon?
Landon.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, you did another. That's on that project.
So that's on the project. That's a little taste.
Exactly.
That's a little taste of what's to come. Okay.
So it's just all like
hard,
more like root stuff. Some like it's a little, just all like we made it in Hawaii. It was made to be like the sound for the like, you know, the island vibe, the roots vibe, the like.
I got to get out there.
Like you could just like drive around in your truck when you're going to check the surf and like blast it, you know.
You know, smoke one on the way to surf check. You know.
You already know.
Smoke one on the way, fucking, you know.
But yeah,
something just vibe out to even after. Shit.
I'll play it for you guys after we turn the cameras off.
Hell yeah, tight. We get a little sneak peek. The Weed and Golf crew. Nice. So cool. So some new album coming.
And I got after that, and then I started my next solo album, which I don't really have a name for. I do have a name for it, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, so I don't want to say it.
Okay. All right.
I might keep it.
All right.
But you know, I don't want it to be on the internet and be like, he didn't even keep that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This guy doesn't stick to his word.
Yeah. So hey, we'll just see. But that's coming.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of projects.
I'm real excited about that because that's going to be a whole different vibe, like of just like more of the blend type stuff. It's not just going to be reggae. It'll be like
a little everything.
Like some like punk rock, some like new wave meets ska.
Because our boy here can do it all. Believe me, this guy is very gifted. A musician. You know, he could put anything together.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
man.
We
were talking about like the melting pot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. And you're so young, and you're on such a great path too. You have a great family,
bro.
Kids, a good dad, tuned into your music.
Yep.
Like that is great, dude.
We're locked in. You know? Really
that is
trying
great
to do
shit.
This shit.
And you are
like, for real.
You are doing it, and your crew's hard and solid. You guys just keep fucking destroying it, and just keep doing it because you guys are doing it.
Bro,
I mean, what do you mean? Like you are doing it.
That's it.
Yeah. Like fucking A, man. And thank you.
What did they say in the movie Almost Famous? They're like, it's all happening.
Yeah, it's fucking great, man. And I so appreciate you coming out here and kicking it with us and smoking and fucking playing some golf.
Honestly.
Yeah, thank you, man. Denm, episode 7, Weed and Golf. Hit the Green Podcast. That's a fucking wrap with our boy. We will see you next time. We out, ski.
That's a QP. A hole in one, a par 4, nigga, ooh wee. I know Parmesan days when we golf in. Rolling nuts, smoking bud on the golf green. Bubba Watson, love weed, so the Charlie Hoffin. Tiger Woods blow trees, I ain't never stopping. I'm working on my swing while I'm steadily coughing. It's another